Emeka Egbuka, not a bad debut in the NFL. 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 67 yards, and a win for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week. We're going to dive into this week's Bucs game. That's a Monday Night Football game against the Texans. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we got to finish our conversation not about shingles. Shingles shot earlier on in the show.
Man.
If you're over 50, go get the shingles shot. But we got to continue our conversation on Patriots and Dolphins. Jason, you said you had a couple more points you wanted to make on that one before we move on.
Get the shot. Just keep them separated. Don't double or triple up with anything else. Look, Miami has dominated this series, as you alluded to, Kate, and that's all fine and good. I've written about them quite a bit at the Washington Post, talked to a lot of people around the league who know McDaniel, who know that team's personnel. Like, they are what happened in week 1 didn't surprise a lot of people. I'll just put it that way. Maybe the extent of it, how immediate it was, but their lack of preparation, their lack of cohesiveness. No one's like, you can't go from being everybody's best friend to the principal. Now he's the bad cop, McDaniel, and he was everybody's best buddy, and he just wanted to, he wanted everybody to like him and all that. You can't both sides that. And Tyreek Hill's been a toxic sort of element in that locker room for a long time. People, Tua included, are shocked that they didn't just eat the contract and move him in the offseason. Defensively, they've lost a lot on the D-line. The offensive line is not very good. People are hip to what he's doing offensively. So while I think, week 1 was a bit extreme, I think it also was telling. So I don't really care that they've owned this series. I don't think it's going to hold up here. New England, I told you guys last week, I think are overhyped. I've got the Jets finishing second in that division. I'm holding a lot of tickets with the Jets finishing second in that division. But New England's going to play physical football under Mike Vrabel. And they know that they do have a true disciplinarian. And that if I want to get paid here and I want to stay here, I've got to play a certain way. And his style of play, I think, is a bad match for Miami. Now, in the heat and all that, I think Vrabel's going to be bleeding the clock, trying to shorten the game. I know that his quarterback has 18 turnovers in his last 13 starts. Drake May, the anointed one. People tell me he can't miss, whatever. He's got 18 turnovers in his last 13 games. That ain't Vrabel ain't about that. So I don't think you're going to see volume in the pass game. Tua, we already, there are all kinds of problems in their pass game. And when they pass the ball, it's like a run play. It's 5 yards downfield. I don't really care who wins this game. I just want it to be as ugly as I think it can be. In his last 22 games on an NFL sideline, Mike Vrabel has gone under 16 times. So, again, you want to play this straight up as an under, I'm with you. My favorite play on this game, I've got it up to 48.5. I'm under on it. And like I said, it's part of a multi-team under parlay that I will take you through as we hit on some of these potentially garbage games that really stood out to me. So that's where I am on this one.